Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, for a moment and imagine a life where everything you desire already exists, a life where your struggles are behind you and your dreams are your reality. Now open your eyes and realize this truth: resetting your life begins not outside but within you. The first step to resetting is imagination. Your imagination is the creator of your world. What you see, feel, and believe in the mind becomes the blueprint for your external reality. Do not underestimate the power of this inner world. Picture yourself living the life you desire and hold that vision steadfast, for it is the seed from which all transformation grows. But before you plant new seeds, you must clear the garden. Detach from the weeds of doubt, fear, and the habits that no longer serve you. Let go of the stories you've told yourself about who you are and what you can or cannot achieve. Let go of relationships and situations that drain your energy. You cannot reset if you cling to the old. Release it all with grace, for what awaits is far greater than what you leave behind. As you step into this process, align yourself with the vision of your desired self. Ask yourself, who would I be if I were already living the life I want? How would I think, act, and feel? Embody that person now. Act as though it is already done, for this alignment signals the universe to respond in kind. Silence is your greatest ally during this reset. In the quiet moments, you will hear the whispers of your true desires. Shut out the noise of the world, the opinions, the doubts, the distractions. Sit in stillness, for it is there that clarity arises. The reset is not about adding more to your life, but about uncovering what has been buried beneath the noise. And above all, trust. Trust that as you let go of the past, the future will unfold in ways you cannot yet see. Faith is the bridge between the seen and the unseen, the known and the unknown. Believe in the power of your inner transformation, and the outer world will follow. Let gratitude be your companion. Even as you reset, give thanks for the lessons you've learned and for the new life unfolding before you. Gratitude accelerates the renewal, drawing to you everything you need and more. Now is the time to reset your life. Release the old, imagine the new, and step boldly into the reality you are creating. The power to transform lies within you, waiting to be awakened. Reset your life and let the journey begin. To reset your life, you must first understand the immense power of imagination, for it is the blueprint of your reality. Your imagination is not a passive faculty, it is the active creator of the world you experience. Everything you see, feel, and interact with in your external life begins within the realm of your inner world. It is the foundation upon which all of your experiences are built. When you redefine your inner world, you set the stage for profound transformation. Imagination is the silent architect of destiny. Every thought, vision, and emotion you entertain creates a vibration within you, and that vibration shapes the circumstances of your life. Often people live reactively, responding to the world as it is rather than consciously designing the world they wish to inhabit. This reactive way of living leads to cycles of repetition, living the same day, week, and year without meaningful change. To reset your life, you must break free from this loop and consciously imagine a new reality. Begin by asking yourself a vital question: what do I truly desire? Not what others expect of you or what you think you should want, but what resonates deeply within your soul. This is where the reset begins, by identifying and visualizing the life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Close your eyes and allow yourself to dream freely, unrestrained by limitations or doubts. Picture every detail vividly: the sights, the sounds, the emotions. The more real it feels in your imagination, the more powerfully it sets the foundation for manifestation. The key to this process is consistency. What you imagine persistently shapes your beliefs, and your beliefs guide your actions and decisions. Many people unknowingly sabotage their own growth by entertaining thoughts of lack, fear, and self-doubt. They allow their imagination to run wild with worst-case scenarios and negative self-talk, creating a reality that reflects those inner states. To reset your life, you must take control of your imagination, guiding it intentionally toward visions of abundance, joy, and success. It is not enough to simply imagine a new life once and hope for the best. The process requires discipline and faith. Every day, set aside time to enter the realm of your imagination, visualizing the life you wish to create. Feel the emotions as if it were already true. If you desire love, imagine the warmth and connection of being deeply cherished. If you seek financial freedom, imagine the security and ease of living in abundance. These feelings anchor your imagination in reality, bridging the gap between thought and experience. As you redefine your inner world, you will begin to notice subtle shifts in your outer reality. Opportunities that align with your vision will appear, often in unexpected ways. This is not coincidence, it is the natural response of the universe to the energy you emit. What you imagine consistently becomes the foundation of your reality because your thoughts and emotions are powerful signals that attract corresponding experiences. This process is not without challenges. Doubts and fears may arise, whispering that your dreams are unrealistic or unattainable. In these moments, remind yourself that your imagination is limitless and that the outer world is but a reflection of your inner state. Persist in your vision, even when the evidence of change is not yet visible. Trust that the seeds you plant in your imagination will grow, as surely as a planted seed becomes a tree. The beauty of imagination is that it allows you to create anew at any moment. No matter where you are in life or what challenges you face, you have the power to envision a better future. It is never too late to reset. Each day is a fresh canvas, and your imagination is the paintbrush. By choosing thoughts of love, joy, and possibility, you rewrite the narrative of your life. Your imagination is not bound by the constraints of time, space, or circumstance. It operates on a higher plane, one where all things are possible. Embrace this truth and use your imagination to craft a vision so compelling that it propels you forward with confidence and determination. When you redefine your inner world, you reset your life entirely. The power is within you. Start imagining the reality you desire today. To reset your life, you must detach from what no longer serves you. This is an act of courage and self-awareness, a necessary step to create space for the new. The habits, thoughts, and relationships that have brought you to this point may not be the ones that will carry you forward. Holding on to them out of fear or familiarity only keeps you anchored to a past that no longer aligns with the life you envision. Letting go is not about abandonment or rejection, it is about liberation and renewal. The first step in this process is recognizing what no longer serves you. This requires honest reflection. Take a close look at your daily habits, those automatic actions and routines that shape your life. Ask yourself, are these habits leading me toward growth, or are they keeping me stagnant? Perhaps it's the endless scrolling through social media that drains your time and focus, or the unhealthy food choices that leave you feeling sluggish. While these habits may offer temporary comfort or distraction, they often come at the cost of your long-term well-being and progress. Thoughts are equally powerful. The stories you tell yourself about who you are and what you're capable of can either empower or limit you. Negative self-talk, doubts, and fears often become so ingrained that you mistake them for truth. Yet they are merely patterns of thought, shaped by past experiences or societal conditioning. To reset your life, you must release these limiting beliefs. Begin by challenging them. When a thought arises that tells you I'm not good enough or I'll never succeed, question its validity. Replace it with affirmations that reflect your true potential. Remember, your mind is a garden, and you must be intentional about the seeds you plant. Relationships, too, play a significant role in shaping your reality. While human connections are vital, not all relationships are beneficial. Some people may uplift and inspire you, while others drain your energy or keep you tethered to old patterns. Detaching from relationships that no longer serve you can be one of the most challenging yet transformative steps in resetting your life. This does not mean severing ties with everyone who disagrees with you or causes conflict. Rather, it is about discerning whether a relationship supports your growth and aligns with your values. If it does not, it may be time to distance yourself or set healthy boundaries. Letting go requires more than recognition, it demands action. This is where many people hesitate. The thought of releasing what is familiar, even when it no longer serves you, can be daunting. Fear of the unknown often keeps us clinging to the past, but this fear is a barrier to transformation. To move forward, you must trust that what lies ahead is greater than what you leave behind. Remind yourself that by letting go, you are not losing but making space for something better. The process of detachment is not an act of rejection but one of gratitude and closure. Honor the role that these habits, thoughts, or relationships played in your life. They served a purpose, whether to teach you a lesson, provide comfort, or help you grow. Acknowledge this purpose with gratitude and then release them with love. This act of release is liberating. It frees you from the weight of the past and opens the door to new opportunities. As you let go, be prepared for the discomfort that often accompanies change. Detachment can feel like stepping into a void, a space where the old has been removed, but the new has not yet arrived. Embrace this void as a fertile ground for transformation. It is in this space that you have the opportunity to redefine yourself and your life. Trust the process and know that the discomfort is temporary. Remember that letting go is not a one-time event but an ongoing practice. Life is dynamic, and as you grow and evolve, there will always be things that you need to release. Make it a habit to periodically assess your life and ask yourself, does this serve my highest good? If the answer is no, have the courage to let it go. Detaching from what no longer serves you is not about loss, but about making space for the new. It is an act of faith, a declaration that you are ready to move forward. Trust in your ability to release the old and embrace the possibilities that await. Your future depends on your willingness to let go, and with each release, you step closer to the life you are meant to live. To align with the vision of your desired self, you must live from the end, imagining, feeling, and acting as though you have already become the person you aspire to be. This is not mere wishful thinking, but an intentional way of being that redefines your inner and outer world. Your desired self is not a distant possibility, it is a present reality waiting to be expressed. When you embody the mindset, emotions, and actions of this version of yourself, you collapse the gap between where you are and where you want to be. The first step in this alignment is clarity. Who is the person you want to become? What qualities, values, and achievements define this version of you? Paint a vivid picture in your mind down to the finest details. If your desired self is confident, successful, and compassionate, imagine how this person thinks, feels, and behaves. How do they approach challenges? What kind of relationships do they nurture? What goals do they pursue? And how do they carry themselves in everyday life? Clarity is essential because it creates a target for your thoughts and actions. Once you have a clear vision, the next step is to align your mindset with that of your desired self. This requires shifting your internal dialogue and beliefs to match the perspective of the person you aspire to be. If your desired self exudes confidence, you cannot continue entertaining thoughts of self-doubt and insecurity. Begin by affirming the qualities you seek. Tell yourself, I am confident, capable, and worthy. Speak these affirmations not as future hopes but as present truths. The more you repeat them, the more they become ingrained in your subconscious, reshaping your mental patterns. Emotions play a vital role in this process. Your feelings act as the fuel for your transformation. To align with your desired self, you must feel the emotions associated with that version of you as if they are already yours. If you aspire to be joyful and fulfilled, practice cultivating those feelings now. Close your eyes and immerse yourself in the sensation of joy, imagining the experiences that bring you fulfillment. Let the emotions wash over you, anchoring them in your present reality. This emotional alignment sends a powerful signal to your mind and body, reinforcing the idea that you are already living as your desired self. Actions are the bridge between thought and reality. To embody your desired self, you must act as though you are already that person. This does not mean pretending or putting on a facade, but genuinely making choices and taking steps that align with your vision. Ask yourself daily, what would my desired self do in this situation? If they would approach a task with determination, then so should you. If they would treat others with kindness and respect, embody those qualities in your interactions. Over time, these actions will create a ripple effect, reshaping your habits and reinforcing your new identity. Living from the end requires unwavering faith in your vision, even when external circumstances suggest otherwise. You may encounter moments of doubt or challenges that seem to contradict the reality you are creating. In these moments, remember that your external world is a reflection of your inner state. Persist in your vision, trusting that as you continue to align with your desired self, the outer world will naturally adjust to mirror your inner transformation. This alignment also calls for patience and consistency. Transformation is not an overnight process, but a journey of continual growth and refinement. Celebrate the small victories along the way, recognizing the shifts in your thoughts, emotions, and actions that bring you closer to your desired self. Each step, no matter how small, is a testament to your commitment and progress. Aligning with the vision of your desired self is an act of creation. It is about stepping into the truth of who you are meant to be, not waiting for circumstances to change, but actively shaping them through your inner alignment. When you live from the end, embodying the mindset, emotions, and actions of your desired self, you become a magnet for the life you envision. The transformation begins within, and as you align with this vision, you will find that the world around you begins to shift in response. Your desired self is not a distant dream, it is a reality you are creating in every moment. Start now and live as the person you are destined to be. Silence the noise around you to reconnect with the truth within. In a world saturated with constant activity and endless distractions, it's easy to lose sight of your authentic self. External voices, societal expectations, and the demands of daily life can drown out your inner guidance. To reset your life, you must retreat into solitude and stillness, creating a space where the noise fades and your deepest desires can surface. The first step is recognizing the value of stillness. In the busyness of life, stillness can feel unproductive or even uncomfortable. Yet it is in these quiet moments that clarity emerges. Imagine a glass of muddy water. Only when it is left undisturbed do the sediments settle, revealing the clear water beneath. Your mind works the same way. When you silence the noise, the mental clutter dissipates, allowing your authentic desires and thoughts to rise to the surface. Finding solitude is not about isolating yourself permanently, but carving out intentional moments to be alone. Create a space where you can retreat from the demands of the world. This might be a quiet room in your home, a park bench, or even a secluded corner of a library. The location matters less than the intention behind it, to create a sanctuary where external distractions cannot intrude. Once you've found your space, embrace the stillness. Turn off your devices, mute notifications, and let go of the urge to fill the silence with activity. At first, this quiet may feel foreign or even unsettling, as the mind is accustomed to constant stimulation. Thoughts may race, and you might feel the pull of unfinished tasks or the weight of unresolved emotions. Allow these sensations to come and go without judgment. Stillness is not about achieving perfect peace, but creating a space where you can observe your inner world without interference. As the external noise fades, begin to listen to the whispers of your inner truth. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? Not what others expect of me, not what society values, but what resonates deeply with my soul. These desires often exist beneath layers of conditioning and fear, but in stillness they reveal themselves. Trust what arises in these moments. Your authentic desires are not random, they are the compass guiding you toward the life you are meant to live. Stillness also offers a chance to confront what is holding you back. The noise of daily life often serves as a distraction from unresolved fears, doubts, or past wounds. In silence, these issues may surface, demanding your attention. Rather than avoiding them, see this as an opportunity for healing and growth. Acknowledge these feelings, sit with them, and ask what they are teaching you. By facing these inner obstacles, you clear the path for a true reset. Cultivating stillness is not a one-time event, but an ongoing practice. Incorporate moments of quiet into your daily routine, even if only for a few minutes. Start your day with meditation, sit in silence during lunch, or take a walk without any distractions. These small practices create a habit of reconnecting with yourself, ensuring that the noise of life does not drown out your truth. The beauty of stillness is that it reconnects you to your innate power. When you strip away the external influences and listen to your inner voice, you remember that the answers you seek are already within you. You no longer need to chase validation or approval from others, because you are rooted in the truth of who you are. This self-awareness empowers you to make choices aligned with your authentic desires, setting the foundation for a life of purpose and fulfillment. As you silence the noise, you may notice a profound shift in your perspective. The problems that once seemed overwhelming lose their grip, and the path forward becomes clearer. Stillness brings with it a sense of calm and certainty, a reminder that you are not defined by the chaos around you, but by the peace within. The true reset begins when external distractions fade and you reconnect with the essence of who you are. In this quiet space, you can discern what truly matters, release what no longer serves you, and realign your life with your deepest desires. Silence the noise, embrace the stillness, and allow your inner truth to guide you forward. This is where transformation begins, not in the clamor of the world, but in the quiet wisdom of your soul. Trusting the power of belief is the cornerstone of any transformation. Your life will reset when you embrace the unwavering faith that change is not only possible but inevitable when aligned with your inner conviction. Belief is not a passive hope but an active force, a seed planted in the fertile soil of your imagination that, with care and attention, blossoms into tangible reality. To reset your life, you must first reset your mind, for it is belief that shapes the world around you. Belief begins with an inner vision, one that transcends your current circumstances. It is the ability to see beyond what is visible and hold steadfast to a possibility that is not yet manifest. This requires a willingness to detach from doubt and fear, those persistent voices that whisper, "It's too late," or "You're not capable." Instead, replace these with affirmations of possibility. "I am capable of change, my life is transforming, and everything I need is within me." These affirmations are not mere words, they are declarations of faith that signal to your subconscious mind to act in alignment with this new belief. Faith in unseen possibilities is the driving force behind every major shift. Consider the great innovations, movements, and personal triumphs throughout history. None of them began with certainty in the outer world, but with an inner conviction that defied the evidence of the senses. This is the essence of belief, trusting in the reality of something before it can be proven or seen. To reset your life, you must adopt this same mindset, believing not in what is but in what can be. Belief is powerful because it influences every aspect of your being. It reshapes your thoughts, fuels your emotions, and directs your actions. When you truly believe in the possibility of transformation, you begin to think in ways that align with your desired outcome. Your thoughts become more optimistic and solution-oriented, paving the way for creative ideas and new opportunities. Your emotions shift from fear and frustration to hope and excitement, energizing you to take bold steps forward. Even your body responds to belief, radiating confidence and attracting positive interactions. It's important to understand that belief is not about ignoring reality, but about reinterpreting it. Instead of seeing obstacles as barriers, view them as stepping stones. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you can create. This shift in perspective is crucial, because your outer world is a reflection of your inner state. As you cultivate belief, the energy of transformation begins to ripple outward, reshaping circumstances to align with your vision. Belief requires persistence. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when the progress seems slow, or when setbacks make you question your path. These are the moments that test the strength of your conviction. Instead of succumbing to doubt, use it as an opportunity to reaffirm your faith. Remind yourself of why you began this journey and the vision that inspired you. Revisit the emotions of success and fulfillment as though they are already yours. Each time you choose belief over doubt, you strengthen the foundation of your transformation. Trusting the power of belief also means letting go of the need to control every detail. Transformation often unfolds in ways that are unpredictable and beyond your comprehension. Have faith that as you hold your vision and act in alignment with it, the universe will conspire to bring it into being. This does not mean sitting back and waiting, but actively participating in the process, knowing that the how is not your concern. Your role is to stay rooted in belief and take inspired action, trusting that the results will unfold in perfect timing. The power of belief extends beyond individual transformation. It influences the energy you project into the world. When you believe in your potential, others begin to see it too. Your conviction inspires and uplifts, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond your personal life. This interconnectedness is a testament to the profound impact of belief, not only on your life but on those around you. Gratitude is a transformative force that accelerates renewal, bridging the lessons of the past with the possibilities of the future. It is not simply a response to what is already present, it is an active state of being that aligns you with the life you desire. To reset your life and invite new experiences, cultivate gratitude not only for what has been but also for what is yet to come. In doing so, you create a powerful energy that magnetizes the life you seek. The first step in practicing gratitude is acknowledging the lessons of the past. Often we view our struggles and challenges with regret or resentment, wishing they had unfolded differently. However, every experience, no matter how painful, carries within it the seed of growth and wisdom. Reflect on the moments that tested you, the decisions that shaped you, and the paths that led you to where you are now. Instead of lamenting what could have been, express gratitude for the strength, insight, and resilience these experiences have given you. They are the foundation upon which your renewal is built. Gratitude for the past is not about glorifying difficulties, but recognizing their role in your evolution. It allows you to release the weight of regret and bitterness, freeing yourself to move forward with clarity and purpose. By appreciating the journey you've traveled, you honor the person you have become and set the stage for the transformation you seek. Equally important is cultivating gratitude for the future unfolding. This requires a shift in perspective, seeing the future not as uncertain or threatening, but as an open canvas filled with infinite possibilities. When you express gratitude for what is yet to manifest, you align yourself with the energy of abundance and expectation. This is not wishful thinking, but a profound act of faith that bridges the present moment with the reality you are creating. Visualize the life you desire and feel gratitude as though it were already yours. Imagine the joy, peace, and fulfillment that come with living this new reality. Let this gratitude fill your heart, radiating outward into every aspect of your being. This practice is a powerful signal to the universe, affirming your readiness to receive and experience the transformation you seek. Gratitude acts as a magnet, drawing opportunities, people, and circumstances that align with your vision. Living in gratitude also shifts your focus from lack to abundance. Instead of dwelling on what you don't have or what isn't working, you begin to see the blessings already present in your life. This shift in mindset creates a ripple effect, amplifying positive emotions and attracting more of what you appreciate. Gratitude becomes a self-perpetuating cycle, where the more you give thanks, the more you find to be thankful for. To integrate gratitude into your life, start with simple daily practices. Begin each morning by reflecting on 3 things you are grateful for, no matter how small. It could be the warmth of the sun, the sound of a loved one's voice, or the breath that sustains you. At the end of the day, take a moment to review the events that unfolded, giving thanks for the lessons, connections, and experiences that enriched your day. These practices, though seemingly small, build a foundation of gratitude that permeates your entire being. Gratitude also requires presence. Often we become so focused on the past or future that we overlook the blessings of the present moment. Pause throughout your day to notice and appreciate the beauty around you: a blooming flower, a kind gesture, or the rhythm of your heartbeat. These moments of presence anchor you in gratitude, reminding you of the abundance that already exists in your life. Gratitude is not only a personal practice but a way to deepen your connection with others. Expressing appreciation to the people in your life strengthens relationships and fosters a sense of belonging. Whether it's a heartfelt thank you or a simple acknowledgement of someone's effort, these acts of gratitude create a positive exchange of energy that benefits both giver and receiver. As you embrace gratitude, you will notice a profound shift in your perspective and experiences. Challenges become opportunities for growth, setbacks reveal hidden blessings, and life unfolds with a sense of wonder and possibility. Gratitude is the bridge between where you are and where you wish to be, a reminder that renewal is always within reach. In resetting your life, let gratitude be your guide. Appreciate the lessons that have shaped you, give thanks for the blessings already present, and hold gratitude for the future you are creating. This practice will not only accelerate your renewal but transform the way you see and experience life. Gratitude is the key to unlocking the fullness of your potential and stepping into the abundant, renewed life that awaits you. In the journey to reset your life, the power lies within you. Each principle we explored: redefining your inner world, releasing what no longer serves you, aligning with your desired self, silencing external noise, trusting in belief, and embracing gratitude, forms a roadmap to transformation. By committing to these practices, you reclaim your power, create space for renewal, and step confidently into a future shaped by your deepest desires. The reset you seek does not come from external circumstances, but from a shift within. As you embrace these truths, life will naturally reorganize itself to reflect the new, empowered version of you. Trust the process, hold faith in unseen possibilities, and carry gratitude as your compass. In doing so, you align yourself with the boundless potential of creation. Thank you for embarking on this journey of renewal and self-discovery. The life you desire is already within your reach. Step forward and claim it. Imagine a force so powerful, so magnetic, that it can draw everything you desire into your life effortlessly. It's not something external. It's not something you need to find. It's already within you, waiting to be activated. What if I told you that the reality you experience is not fixed, but shaped entirely by how you think, feel, and act? This speech is about unlocking a mindset so potent, it changes the trajectory of your life. This isn't just about hope or wishing, it's about becoming the very thing that attracts miracles, just like a magnet draws metal. Right now you might be wondering, is this really possible for me? The answer is an undeniable yes. But to tap into this, you must act as if you are a magnet to miracles. Every thought, every belief, and every action must align with the outcome you desire, as if it's already yours. When you embody this principle, life starts to shift. Coincidences become frequent. Doors open without you knocking. People, opportunities, and resources seem to find their way to you effortlessly. What I am about to share with you is not a fairy tale. It's a proven formula. But there's a catch: you must commit to changing the way you perceive your reality. You must stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances and begin seeing yourself as the creator of your destiny. Are you ready to take that leap? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you're stuck? Like no matter how hard you try, things just don't work out? You pour your energy into your dreams, you pray, you work harder than ever, and yet the results don't match your effort. It's frustrating, isn't it? But what if the problem isn't that your dreams are too big or that you're doing something wrong? What if the problem is that you've been trying too hard to make things happen, instead of stepping into the truth that everything you want is already on its way to you? Pause for a moment and consider this. What if I told you that your desires are not random? That the things you want are not a coincidence, but a signal, a sign that they are meant for you? But here's the twist: to receive them, you must stop chasing them. Instead, you must become the kind of person who naturally attracts them. Picture this. A magnet doesn't chase metal. It simply exists, and by its very nature, it draws what it needs. What if you could do the same? What if you could step into a mindset where miracles aren't the exception but the rule? This is not a theory. It's not wishful thinking. It's a truth that has transformed the lives of countless people who dared to embrace it. And today I will show you how to embody this truth for yourself. But let me warn you, this requires a shift in how you see the world, and more importantly, how you see yourself. This is not for the faint of heart. If you're tired of waiting for miracles and ready to become a magnet to them, then stay with me. Because by the end of this speech, you won't just believe in miracles, you'll become the magnet that draws them into your life. Imagine living each day with the unwavering confidence that everything you desire is already on its way to you. This is not a fleeting hope or a wishful thought, it is a state of being, a way of life. When you act as if you are a magnet to miracles, you align your entire existence with the belief that miracles are not rare occurrences but natural outcomes of your inner alignment. This powerful shift in perspective has the ability to transform your reality. Every thought you think, every word you speak, and every action you take carries energy. This energy either attracts or repels the outcomes you seek. Think of your thoughts as signals you send out into the world. When your mind is focused on lack, worry, or doubt, you are unconsciously pushing away the very things you want. But when your thoughts are anchored in faith, gratitude, and expectation, you become like a magnet, naturally drawing what you desire into your life. Acting as if you are a magnet to miracles begins with your beliefs. If you believe that miracles are distant, difficult, or only available to others, that belief will shape your experience. However, if you choose to believe that miracles are abundant and that you are worthy of them, your entire vibration shifts. This isn't about pretending or forcing positivity. It's about embodying a deep inner knowing that the life you dream of is not only possible but already unfolding. Your words are equally important. Words have creative power. They shape your reality by reinforcing your beliefs. When you speak in ways that affirm scarcity or doubt, you create barriers to your magnetism. Saying things like, "I don't think it will happen," or "I hope it works out," signals uncertainty to the universe. Instead, use words that reflect confidence and certainty. Speak as though the miracle is already yours. Say, "I am grateful for the abundance in my life," or "everything I need comes to me effortlessly." These statements are not just affirmations, they are declarations of your truth. Action is the final, crucial piece of this alignment. Acting as if you are a magnet to miracles doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for things to fall into place. It means taking inspired action that aligns with your belief in the inevitable success of your desires. For example, if you are seeking financial prosperity, don't dwell on thoughts of lack. Instead, take actions that reflect abundance. Treat yourself with dignity, invest in your growth, and manage your finances with care and optimism. If you're pursuing a dream career, act as though the opportunities are already on their way to you. Prepare, plan, and show up with confidence, knowing that the doors will open at the right time. A key aspect of acting as if you are a magnet to miracles is learning to let go of the how. Your job is not to control every detail or force things to happen. A magnet doesn't strain to attract, it simply exerts its natural force, and the right elements come to it. Similarly, when you focus on the outcome with unwavering faith, you allow the process to unfold. Trust that the path will reveal itself. Release the need to know every step and instead focus on the certainty of the destination. It's also important to cultivate a state of gratitude as you align with miracles. Gratitude is a powerful amplifier of your magnetic energy. When you appreciate what you already have, you create space for more blessings to flow into your life. Begin and end each day by reflecting on the miracles that are already present, both big and small. This simple practice strengthens your belief in your own magnetism and keeps you aligned with the energy of abundance. Living as if you are a magnet to miracles is not about denial or delusion. It's about choosing to focus your attention and energy on what you want to create rather than what you fear or lack. It's about stepping into your power as a creator of your reality. When your thoughts, words, and actions are in harmony with this belief, you become a force that draws the extraordinary into your life with ease. This way of living requires faith, persistence, and a willingness to let go of old patterns of doubt. But as you practice it, you'll begin to see shifts. You'll notice synchronicities, opportunities, and solutions appearing seemingly out of nowhere. These are not coincidences, they are the result of your alignment. When you embody the belief that you are a magnet to miracles, the world around you will start to reflect that truth back to you. Gratitude is a powerful force that can shift your entire reality. It is not just a feeling, but a vibration, a frequency that you emit to the universe. When you express gratitude, whether silently in your heart or out loud, you are sending out a signal that you are open and ready to receive. It's an acknowledgement that you are not only thankful for what you have, but also for what is on its way. Gratitude doesn't just reflect what you currently have, it expands your capacity to attract even more. One of the key reasons gratitude is so potent is because it shifts your focus from lack to abundance. When you are caught in a mindset of scarcity, believing that there's never enough, that you don't have what you need, or that things aren't going your way, you are creating an energetic block that repels what you desire. But when you choose to focus on what you do have, you open yourself to receiving more of the same. Gratitude, in its essence, is a declaration that you trust the flow of life and that you acknowledge the blessings already present in your life. This trust acts as a magnet, pulling in the very things you are grateful for and amplifying them. When you start practicing gratitude, it immediately shifts your mindset and energy. Think about how you feel when you receive a gift from someone. You feel warmth, appreciation, and joy. This feeling isn't just tied to the physical gift, but also the emotional connection it represents. In the same way, when you express gratitude for what you have, your home, your relationships, your health, or even small moments of beauty, you begin to recognize the abundance that already exists in your life. The more you acknowledge this abundance, the more it expands. The universe responds to this vibration by bringing more of what you're thankful for into your experience. Gratitude is also a form of alignment with your desires. By being grateful for what you already have, you align your energy with the frequency of receiving more. It's like creating a powerful magnet within you that draws in the things you are thankful for. You might think of it as pre-paving the path for future blessings. When you can express gratitude not only for your current reality, but also for the blessings that are on their way, you are sending a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. This is an invitation for more miracles to manifest in your life, and the universe, in turn, responds by orchestrating opportunities, people, and events that align with your newfound vibration of gratitude. This alignment doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistency and a conscious effort to focus on gratitude, especially during times when you may not feel like there's much to be thankful for. Gratitude is a practice that grows stronger the more you use it. Even in challenging moments, if you can find something to be grateful for, no matter how small, you are shifting your perspective. Perhaps it's the lesson you're learning, the strength you are discovering within yourself, or the support you receive from others. Gratitude allows you to see beyond the surface and uncover the deeper blessings that are always present, waiting to be recognized. Gratitude fosters an energetic openness that invites miracles into your life. When you are grateful, you are in a state of receiving. The universe is always seeking to give to you, but it requires an open channel. If you are constantly focused on what's missing or what's wrong, that channel is closed. Gratitude opens it wide, allowing new opportunities, resources, and experiences to flow into your life. The more you express gratitude, the more the universe responds by sending you what you need and desire. As you begin to practice gratitude daily, you'll notice that the universe starts to reflect back your abundance. You might notice synchronicities, unexpected gifts, and people who come into your life offering assistance or opportunities. These aren't coincidences, they are the results of the energy you've cultivated through your gratitude practice. When you act as though you are already abundant, the universe responds with more abundance. When you act as though you already have everything you need, the universe provides you with more reasons to be grateful. Gratitude is also a powerful tool for maintaining alignment with your highest desires. By staying focused on what you have and what you're grateful for, you naturally raise your vibration, allowing you to remain in a state of receptivity. This state of constant thankfulness allows you to live your life with a deep sense of trust and belief that everything you need is already on its way. It's a reminder that the universe is always working in your favor, orchestrating the perfect events, people, and opportunities to help you fulfill your dreams. When you anchor yourself in gratitude, you become a magnet for miracles, and the universe begins to deliver in ways you never imagined. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools you can use to manifest the life you desire. It's not just about imagining your goals and dreams, but truly feeling them as if they are happening right now. When you close your eyes and picture yourself living the life you desire, you're not simply creating a mental image, you're aligning your emotions with your vision. This is the key to making your dreams a reality. The emotions you generate during this visualization are the fuel for your magnet, drawing your desires into your life. The first step in this process is to really see yourself. Imagine the details. What does your ideal life look like? Where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing? The more specific you can be, the more vivid your visualization will become. As you picture your life as you want it to be, allow yourself to step fully into the experience. Visualize the sights, the sounds, the smells, make it as real as possible in your mind. Picture yourself walking through your dream house, driving the car you've always wanted, or having a conversation with people who inspire you. The power of visualization lies in your ability to create an immersive sensory experience that feels real. But the true magic happens when you add emotion to this visualization. You are not just seeing yourself in your desired life, you are feeling the joy, peace, excitement, and gratitude as though it's already yours. Emotions are the energy that fuel your intentions. They elevate your vibration and send a powerful signal to the universe. When you attach emotion to your vision, you're no longer just hoping for the best, you're embodying the outcome, as if it's already a part of your reality. This is the secret to activating the law of attraction. Imagine the rush of excitement you would feel as you stand at the top of a mountain, knowing you have reached your goal. Feel the joy in your heart as you receive the recognition or success you've worked so hard for. Let that feeling of pride and satisfaction wash over you. Or perhaps it's peace and serenity you seek. Picture yourself sitting by the ocean, feeling the cool breeze, and hearing the sound of the waves as you bask in the fulfillment of your desires. Whatever emotions resonate with you, make them as real and vivid as possible. Emotion is the bridge between your current reality and your desired one. It creates a magnetic force that draws your dreams toward you. When you feel the joy of your success now, you are sending out the vibration of that success. You are telling the universe, this is who I am, this is what I have. I am already living this life. The more you can embody the feeling of having what you desire, the more the universe responds. It's like planting a seed and nurturing it with your emotions, allowing it to grow and blossom into reality. But you must also learn to trust this process. It may feel strange at first to visualize your dream life and feel the emotions connected to it. You might wonder if it's too good to be true, or if it's really possible. This is where faith comes in. Trust that the universe is listening and working behind the scenes to bring your desires to fruition. When you visualize the end with emotion, you are creating an energetic alignment with your future self. This energy will begin to attract the people, opportunities, and circumstances that align with the life you've imagined. Visualization works because it rewires your subconscious mind. When you consistently practice seeing and feeling your desires as already fulfilled, you start to believe that they are possible. This belief shifts your actions and decisions, leading you to take inspired steps toward your goals. It also alters your perception of reality, allowing you to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. The more you practice visualizing the end with emotion, the more naturally these opportunities will appear in your life. Emotions are the language of the universe, and the more you can feel the emotion of your success, the more magnetic you become. Visualization is not a passive activity. It requires your full participation and dedication. Close your eyes and see yourself living the life you desire. Feel it deeply in your heart, and trust that as you do, you are already drawing it to you. This practice is the fuel that powers your magnet, turning your dreams into reality. The way you speak has a profound impact on the direction of your life. Your words are not simply expressions of thought, they are powerful instruments that shape your reality. Each time you speak, you are broadcasting an energetic signal to the universe, a reflection of your beliefs, and a declaration of your intentions. This is why it is essential to speak with certainty, not doubt. The language you use influences the way you see the world and how the world responds to you. Words like I hope or I wish are expressions of uncertainty, and they signal to the universe that you are not fully confident in your ability to manifest your desires. When you use these phrases, you create a gap between what you want and what you believe is possible. On the other hand, speaking with certainty aligns your words with your intentions. When you say I am, I have, or it's done, you are declaring without hesitation or reservation that the life you desire is already in motion. These statements of certainty affirm your belief that your desires are already yours, that you are worthy of them, and that they are inevitable. The universe responds to certainty with action. When you speak with confidence, you begin to attract opportunities, resources, and circumstances that align with the energy of certainty you've put out into the world. Think about how you feel when you hear someone speak with confidence. You instinctively trust them more. Their words have a weight, a sense of conviction that draws you in. This is the same effect your words can have on the universe. When you declare something with certainty, the universe doesn't question it. It doesn't wonder whether it's possible or not, it simply responds to the energy you put forth. The more certain you are in your words, the more quickly your desires begin to manifest. Let's take a closer look at how eliminating doubt from your language shifts your reality. When you say things like I hope or I wish, you're leaving room for uncertainty. These phrases carry a sense of longing, of wanting something but not fully believing that it's possible. They imply that the desired outcome is still a distant dream, something that may or may not happen. But when you replace these phrases with statements like I am, you are making a bold declaration that you already embody the qualities or experiences you desire. You are aligning yourself with the energy of success, abundance, or love, and in doing so, you invite these things into your life. I am is one of the most powerful statements you can make. When you say I am successful, I am wealthy, or I am healthy, you are not merely wishing for these things to happen. You are claiming them as part of your current reality. You are declaring to the universe that you are already living the life you desire. This shifts your energy from a place of lack or longing to a place of abundance and certainty. The more you speak with this level of certainty, the more your subconscious mind begins to accept these affirmations as truths. This in turn alters your actions, thoughts, and decisions, creating a pathway for your desires to manifest. I have is another powerful phrase that speaks to ownership. When you say I have a successful business or I have a loving partner, you are affirming that these things are already part of your life. This sense of ownership creates a deep sense of gratitude and alignment with what you desire. It is a declaration of abundance, signaling that you are already in possession of everything you need to create your ideal life. The universe, seeing your belief in your own power, works in harmony with your confidence to bring these things into your reality. And perhaps the most powerful phrase of all is it's done when you speak these words, you are closing the door on doubt. You are saying that your desire is already a reality, even if your physical circumstances haven't fully caught up yet. It's done affirms that the universe has already begun to bring your dreams to life, and all you need to do is stay aligned with that truth. By speaking these words with absolute certainty, you send out an unshakable message to the universe that you trust in its ability to deliver on your desires. In order to speak with certainty, you must first cultivate a deep belief in your own power. The words you speak are a reflection of your inner confidence. When you believe that your desires are already yours, your words will naturally reflect that belief. This alignment between thought, word, and action is what creates the conditions for miracles to happen. So, eliminate phrases of doubt from your vocabulary. Stop saying "I hope" or "I wish" and replace them with powerful affirmations of certainty. Speak as though everything you desire is already on its way. Declare your dreams with confidence and trust that the universe will respond accordingly. When you speak with certainty, you activate the energy needed to bring your dreams to life, and the universe has no choice but to deliver. Your words carry power. Use them wisely and watch your reality shift in response. Doubts and fears are among the most insidious forces that can prevent your desires from manifesting. They act as invisible walls, blocking the natural flow of energy that draws what you want toward you. When you entertain doubts or allow fear to dictate your thoughts, you are essentially creating resistance. Resistance comes in many forms, but at its core, it is the belief that something you desire is unattainable or out of your control. This belief creates an energetic blockage that disrupts the magnetic force you are trying to cultivate. To eliminate resistance, the first step is to acknowledge that it exists and recognize its role in your life. Many people are unaware of how often they give in to doubt or fear. They may have a deep desire for success, love, or abundance, but their internal narrative is filled with questions like, "What if it doesn't work?" or "Am I really capable of achieving this?" These thoughts create friction, pulling you away from your true potential. You must understand that resistance does not come from external forces, it arises from within you. When you are uncertain about your desires or fear that they won't materialize, you are doubting your ability to attract them. In these moments, you are disconnected from the natural flow of life, from the understanding that the universe is abundant and willing to give you everything you ask for. Fear and doubt may feel like protective mechanisms, but they are actually the very things keeping you from achieving your dreams. The solution to this is to release the need for control. When you try to micromanage every detail of how your desires will manifest, you are imposing limits on the infinite possibilities available to you. You may think that you know the best way to bring your dreams to life, but the truth is, the universe often has a better plan in store. When you try to force the process, you inadvertently close the door to better opportunities. The more you try to control the how, the more you feed the energy of resistance. Trust the process. Let go of the need to control every aspect of your journey. Understand that the universe is always working in your favor, even when you can't see the results right away. Your job is not to figure out the how, but to stay aligned with your desires and allow the universe to unfold the path that will bring them to you. This doesn't mean you should sit back passively and wait for things to happen. It means you should act from a place of certainty, knowing that what you seek is already on its way. When you eliminate resistance, you allow the energy of your desires to flow freely toward you. You stop sabotaging your progress by questioning whether it will work. You stop doubting your worthiness or your ability to receive. Instead, you become a clear conduit for your desires to enter your life. This shift in mindset is crucial because it removes the blocks that have been holding you back. Resistance can come in many forms. It may manifest as impatience, fear of failure, or the belief that you don't deserve success. Regardless of how it appears, the key is to release it. A powerful practice for releasing resistance is to focus on the present moment. Often doubts and fears arise when we worry about the future or regret the past. By anchoring yourself in the present, you free yourself from the grip of these negative emotions. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that right now, in this very moment, everything is as it should be. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be on your journey. Another way to eliminate resistance is through affirmations. Use statements that reinforce your belief in the process, such as "everything is working out for me," or I trust the universe to bring me what I need. Repeat these affirmations daily to retrain your mind to focus on what you want rather than what you fear. Let go of the idea that you must suffer or struggle to achieve your desires. Resistance often arises from the belief that success is hard-earned or that obstacles must be overcome at great personal cost. But this belief is limiting. The truth is, success and fulfillment can flow effortlessly when you align yourself with the flow of life. When you stop resisting and allow things to unfold naturally, you create space for miracles to occur. Your environment plays a crucial role in shaping your mindset, energy, and ultimately the reality you experience. Just like a magnet can lose its charge if exposed to certain forces, you too can lose your vibrational power if you are surrounded by negativity or people who do not support your vision. Your energy is malleable, and the people and environments you engage with have a profound effect on your ability to attract the life you desire. In order to remain magnetic to miracles, it is essential to curate your surroundings intentionally, making sure they nurture and uplift you. The first step in surrounding yourself with positivity is becoming aware of the energy you are currently absorbing. Take a moment to evaluate the people you interact with, the spaces you occupy, and the media you consume. Are these influences energizing you or draining you? It's easy to underestimate the impact of your surroundings, but everything you experience feeds into your subconscious mind, which in turn shapes your actions, beliefs, and outcomes. If you are constantly exposed to negativity, whether it's toxic people, pessimistic environments, or fear-driven content, it will be difficult to maintain a mindset of abundance, joy, and positivity. To attract miracles, you must align yourself with energy that supports these aspirations. One of the most powerful steps you can take is to surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. People have a magnetic influence, and the energy they bring into your life can either propel you toward your dreams or keep you stuck in a cycle of doubt and fear. Spend time with those who believe in you and your potential. Surround yourself with people who are positive, encouraging, and supportive of your journey. These individuals will help reinforce your belief in miracles, reminding you that anything is possible. Their energy will fuel your own, keeping you aligned with the highest version of yourself. Equally important is the space you inhabit. The physical environment you surround yourself with can have a direct impact on your mental and emotional well-being. A cluttered, chaotic space can create a sense of overwhelm and drain your energy, while a clean, organized, and harmonious environment can promote clarity and focus. Design your space to reflect the life you want to create. Fill it with things that inspire you, books, artwork, objects that evoke a sense of joy and possibility. Your environment should be a sanctuary, a place where you feel safe, nurtured, and supported in your pursuits. When you are in a space that feels good, your energy rises and you become a stronger magnet to the miracles you desire. In addition to the people you spend time with and the spaces you occupy, the content you consume also plays a significant role in shaping your mindset. What you watch, read, and listen to can either elevate your energy or pull you down into negativity. Choose media that aligns with your vision and helps you stay focused on what you want to create. Seek out content that motivates, inspires, and educates you. Whether it's a podcast that fuels your passion, a book that expands your perspective, or a social media feed filled with positivity, make sure that the content you consume supports your growth. The more you feed your mind with positivity, the more your energy will align with the abundance and miracles you are trying to attract. Surrounding yourself with positivity does not mean avoiding difficult emotions or challenging situations. It's about creating a foundation of support and resilience that allows you to face life's challenges with strength and clarity. Positive environments and people don't mean that everything is always perfect, but they provide the necessary support to help you bounce back from adversity quickly and maintain focus on your goals. Positivity helps you stay grounded in your vision, even when life presents obstacles. It's about choosing to stay in alignment with your desired outcome, no matter what external circumstances arise. To stay magnetic to miracles, it's also important to be mindful of your own energy. Take responsibility for your own vibrational state, recognizing that you have the power to raise your frequency through your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Choose to focus on what you want, not what you fear. Practice gratitude daily, and remember that the more you cultivate a sense of appreciation for what you have, the more you will attract. Embrace self-care rituals that keep your energy high, whether it's through meditation, exercise, creative expression, or spending time in nature. Your energy is your most powerful asset, and when you protect it by surrounding yourself with positivity, you strengthen your magnetism. When you surround yourself with positivity, you align with the frequency of miracles. You create a field of energy that attracts the people, opportunities, and circumstances that support your desires. The more you immerse yourself in environments and relationships that uplift and inspire you, the stronger your ability to manifest will become. By making the conscious decision to surround yourself with positive influences, you are actively choosing to reinforce your belief in miracles and opening yourself up to the abundant possibilities that life has to offer. Let positivity be the foundation upon which you build your dream life and watch as miracles begin to unfold. Magnetism does not waver in the face of obstacles, delays, or moments of uncertainty. It remains constant, anchored in a deep, unshakable belief that the desires you seek are already making their way to you, even if there is no outward sign of progress. True magnetism is about unwavering faith, a trust that the universe is always working in your favor, regardless of external circumstances. The key to activating and maintaining this magnetic force is to persist in your faith, even when everything seems to be moving slowly or nothing seems to be happening at all. One of the most powerful aspects of this persistent faith is the ability to trust in the unseen. Often when we don't see immediate results or when things aren't happening the way we expect them to, we can feel discouraged. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that nothing is working, but this is where your faith is truly tested. This is when the real magic begins, when you continue to trust in the process, even when there is no tangible evidence of your desires manifesting. Trusting that your miracle is already on its way requires you to let go of the need to control the how, when, and where of your manifestation. These details are beyond your reach. Your job is not to figure out how your desires will come to fruition, but to stay aligned with your vision, acting, thinking, and feeling as though it has already been done. This means continuing to walk in faith, even in the absence of immediate results. Your faith does not rely on what you see with your physical eyes, but rather on your inner knowing that what you desire is already on its way. One of the challenges of maintaining faith during these quiet or uncertain moments is the human tendency to doubt. We live in a world that often values instant results and immediate gratification, but the law of attraction and manifestation does not work on a timeline that you can control. This requires a shift in perspective. When you persist in faith, you are essentially declaring that your desire is inevitable. It doesn't matter if it takes days, weeks, or months to materialize, the outcome is already assured because you are in alignment with it. You must learn to trust that the universe operates on its own timeline, one that is perfect and always in your favor. In moments of silence, when things seem to stand still, it is important to remember that energy is always in motion. Even if you cannot see the physical evidence of your desires unfolding, this doesn't mean that nothing is happening. Just as a seed grows underground before it pushes through the soil, your desires are being nurtured in unseen ways. During these times, it is essential to stay connected to your vision and continue to nurture your belief. Keep visualizing the outcome you desire. Keep acting as though it is already a reality, and continue to speak as though it has already happened. Faith is not just about waiting passively for something to happen, it is about embodying the feeling of your desire already being fulfilled. When you persist in faith, you carry yourself with the confidence and certainty that the universe is working in your favor. Even in moments of stillness, you know deep in your heart that your miracle is on its way. This persistent faith is magnetic because it signals to the universe that you are certain, unshakable, and open to receiving. It aligns you with the flow of abundance, knowing that what is meant for you will come to you at the perfect time. This faith does not mean that you stop taking inspired action. In fact, it amplifies it. When you are confident in the outcome and trust that your desires are already being fulfilled, you will feel more empowered to take bold steps toward your goals. These actions come from a place of trust rather than desperation, knowing that you are working in harmony with the universe, not against it. The universe is always in motion, and your actions, when fueled by faith, align you with its current. Persistence in faith also means not being disheartened by setbacks or delays. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen your belief. Instead of questioning your worth or doubting the process, view these obstacles as part of the path leading to your miracle. They are not signs that your desire is not coming, they are simply the universe's way of guiding you to where you need to be. Every experience, every moment of silence, is contributing to the unfolding of your dream. The power of unwavering faith lies in your ability to trust the process even when the external world doesn't reflect the manifestation you desire. You must continue to act, think, and feel as though your miracle is already here, knowing that the universe is always working behind the scenes to bring it into your life. Faith is the magnet that pulls your desires toward you, even in the moments when nothing seems to be happening. Trust that your miracle is on its way, and keep moving forward with the certainty that it is already done. In conclusion, becoming a magnet to miracles requires unwavering faith, consistent alignment with your desires, and an intentional focus on your thoughts, feelings, and actions. By embodying the belief that miracles are drawn to you, maintaining gratitude, visualizing with emotion, speaking with certainty, eliminating resistance, surrounding yourself with positivity, and persisting in faith, you create an unstoppable force that attracts the abundant life you desire. Remember, the universe is always working in your favor, and by trusting in the process, even when things seem still, you ensure that miracles are on their way to you. Thank you for taking the time to engage with this message. Keep believing, keep acting, and keep magnetizing the miracles that are destined for you. The life you desire is already on its way. Stay aligned and watch as it unfolds. My friend, I want you to understand something profound. Your words are the brush with which you paint the canvas of your life. If you desire to change the image before you, you must first change the words you speak, for they are not mere sounds, they are seeds. Each time you speak, you sow into the garden of your reality. When you declare, I am healthy, you are planting the seed of vitality. When you affirm, I am wealthy, you are commanding abundance to flow into your experience. And when you say, I am loved, you summon the warmth of affection and connection into your life. But here is the secret: speak not as one who hopes or wishes. Speak as one who knows. The words you utter must carry the certainty of fulfillment. Say to yourself, I am blessed not because you hope to be, but because you know you already are. This is not delusion, it is alignment with the infinite power that resides within you. Guard your inner conversations, for they shape your external world. If you have been speaking words of doubt, lack, or fear, recognize that you have been unwittingly creating obstacles in your own path. But do not despair. The moment you change your language, the tides of your life begin to shift. Begin each day by speaking blessings over every area of your life. Stand before the mirror and say, I am a magnet for success. I am overflowing with energy and health. I attract miracles wherever I go. As you speak, feel the truth of these words take root within you. And when fear creeps in, as it sometimes will, speak blessings even louder. Replace the whispers of doubt with declarations of faith. I am guided. I am protected. I am protected. I am unstoppable. The power of your faith will dismantle any barrier, no matter how insurmountable it may seem. Bless others as freely as you bless yourself. When you see a friend struggling, say to them, you are stronger than this. You are destined to overcome. Your words can lift them from despair and align them with their higher purpose. The universe responds to your voice. Speak as though you are the author of your destiny, because you are. Bless yourself abundantly and watch as your life transforms into a reflection of your highest aspirations. Words are not just sounds or symbols strung together, they are the very essence of creation. From the moment they leave your lips, they carry the power to build or destroy, to heal or harm, to uplift or oppress. This is not an abstract idea, but a fundamental truth that governs the way reality unfolds around you. When you speak, you are engaging with the creative energy of the universe itself, shaping your existence in ways that are both seen and unseen. Just consider for a moment the impact of a single phrase. When you tell yourself, "I am capable," something shifts within you. A spark of confidence ignites, your posture straightens, and your mind begins to align with the reality of your capability. Conversely, when you utter words like, "I can't do this," you create an invisible barrier that prevents progress. The spoken word is not passive, it is active, alive, and profoundly influential. The creative power of words is not a new concept. Across cultures and spiritual traditions, the spoken word is revered as a force of transformation. In sacred texts, the act of creation itself begins with the word, "Let there be light." This is not merely symbolic, it is a reminder that words possess the ability to call forth that which does not yet exist. When you declare blessings upon yourself, you are following this divine pattern, calling forth abundance, health, and joy from the unseen into the seen. But why do words hold such power? It is because they are expressions of your belief and intention. When you speak, you are not just communicating, you are affirming what you hold to be true. Your words reveal your inner state and simultaneously reinforce it. If you say, "I am strong," you not only express your belief in your strength, but also strengthen that belief. This is why it is so crucial to choose your words wisely. Too often, people speak carelessly, unaware of the creative energy they are unleashing. Phrases like, "I'm always unlucky," or "I can't catch a break" may seem harmless, but they are powerful declarations that shape your reality. Every time you repeat such statements, you reinforce a pattern of lack and limitation in your life. To change your reality, you must change the words you speak. Begin by becoming intentional about your language. Speak blessings over every aspect of your life, no matter the current circumstances. If you are facing financial difficulties, declare, "I am a magnet for prosperity. Money flows to me effortlessly." If you are struggling with health issues, affirm, "My body is healing, and I am becoming stronger every day." These declarations may feel unnatural at first, especially if they contradict your present experience. But remember, you are not speaking to describe your reality, you are speaking to create it. This process requires faith and persistence. It is not enough to say the words once and expect immediate results. Just as the seed takes time to grow into a tree, your spoken blessings need time to manifest. But as you continue to affirm your desired reality, you will notice subtle shifts. Opportunities will arise, solutions will appear, and your circumstances will begin to align with the reality you have been declaring. It is also important to speak your blessings with conviction. Words spoken without belief are like seeds scattered on rocky ground, they cannot take root. When you declare, "I am loved" or "I am successful," feel the truth of these words as if they are already your reality. Visualize the outcomes you desire and let your emotions match the joy and gratitude of having received them. This emotional alignment amplifies the creative power of your words, accelerating their manifestation. The impact of your words extends beyond yourself. When you speak blessings upon others, you become a channel for divine energy, uplifting those around you. A kind word to a friend can reignite their hope. A word of encouragement to a stranger can transform their day. The blessings you speak to others often return to you multiplied, as the energy you put into the world inevitably flows back to you. But the most crucial aspect of this practice is consistency. You must make speaking blessings a daily habit, a natural part of your inner and outer dialogue. Begin each morning by affirming your worthiness, success, and health. Throughout the day, guard your words, ensuring they align with the reality you wish to create. And at night, speak words of gratitude and peace over yourself. setting the tone for a restful and rejuvenating sleep. As you embrace the power of the spoken word, you will witness remarkable transformations in your life. The blessings you declare will begin to manifest in ways that seem almost miraculous. You will come to understand that your words are not just tools of communication, they are instruments of creation, capable of shaping your reality into a reflection of your highest aspirations. Speak blessings upon yourself with unwavering faith, and watch as your life blossoms into a masterpiece of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. When you declare blessings upon your life, speak as if they are already done. This is the essence of creation, to align your words, thoughts, and feelings with the reality you wish to experience. Speaking as if it is done is not merely a ritual or a positive affirmation, it is a transformative act that bridges the gap between your current experience and the life you desire. It is a declaration of faith, a statement of certainty that what you seek is already yours. To speak as if it is done requires unwavering confidence. This confidence is not derived from the evidence of the physical world, for the world around you often mirrors your past beliefs and actions. Instead, this confidence comes from an inner knowing, a deep understanding that your words have creative power. When you say, "I am successful," you are not describing your current situation, you are creating a blueprint for the future. By speaking as though it is already true, you align your mind and spirit with the reality of success, and this alignment sets the wheels of manifestation into motion. The human mind is a powerful tool, but it is also impressionable. It does not distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined or declared. When you speak as if your desires are already fulfilled, your mind begins to accept this as truth. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions start to conform to this new belief, creating a ripple effect that influences every aspect of your life. This is not wishful thinking, it is the conscious use of your creative power to shape your reality. Imagine for a moment that you desire financial abundance. Instead of saying, "I hope to become financially stable someday," declare, "I am financially free. I have all the resources I need to live abundantly." At first, these words may feel unfamiliar or even uncomfortable, especially if your current situation reflects lack. But the discomfort is a sign that you are breaking free from old patterns of thought. As you continue to speak with conviction, you train your mind to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. You begin to notice opportunities you may have overlooked before, and your actions naturally align with the reality you are affirming. This principle applies to every area of life. If you desire better health, speak as though you are already thriving. "My body is strong, vibrant, and full of energy." If you seek love, affirm, "I am deeply loved and cherished." If you long for peace, declare, "I live in a state of perfect harmony and calm." The key is to speak in the present tense, as if the blessing is already manifested. By doing so, you shift your focus from the lack of what you want to the fulfillment of it. And this shift is what draws your desire into your experience. Speaking as if it is done also requires emotional alignment. Words alone are not enough, they must be infused with the feeling of certainty and gratitude. When you declare a blessing, imagine how you would feel if it were already true. Would you feel joy, relief, excitement, or peace? Allow these emotions to rise within you as you speak. This emotional energy amplifies the power of your words and creates a resonance between your inner state and the external reality you are creating. Faith is the foundation of this practice. To speak as if it is done is to act in faith, trusting that the unseen forces of the universe are working on your behalf. Faith is not blind optimism. It is a deliberate choice to believe in the power of your words and the infinite possibilities available to you. It is the courage to declare, "It is done," even when the physical evidence has yet to appear. Doubt may arise, and this is natural. The mind is conditioned to seek proof and reassurance, and when it does not see immediate results, it may question the validity of your declarations. When this happens, remind yourself that creation begins in the unseen. Just as a seed takes time to grow beneath the soil before it breaks through the surface, your spoken blessings are taking root in the unseen realm. Trust the process and continue to speak with confidence. Consistency is crucial. Speaking as if it is done is not a one-time act, it is a way of life. Make it a daily practice to declare blessings over yourself and your circumstances. Begin each day by affirming the reality you wish to create. As you go about your day, guard your words, ensuring they align with your desired outcome. And before you sleep, reaffirm your blessings, allowing your mind to rest in the certainty of their fulfillment. You may encounter resistance from others who do not understand the power of this practice. They may question your declarations or challenge your confidence. Do not be swayed by their doubts. The reality you are creating is for you, and only you need to believe in it. Speak your blessings privately, if necessary, but speak them with unwavering conviction. You will begin to see the fruits of your declarations. Opportunities will arise, relationships will improve, and circumstances will shift in your favor. These manifestations are not coincidences, they are the natural result of your alignment with the reality you have been affirming. You will come to understand that your words are not mere sounds, they are creative forces that shape the very fabric of your life. Speak as if it is done, and watch as your life transforms in ways that exceed your highest expectations. Trust in the power within you, and let your words pave the way for a reality filled with blessings, abundance, and joy. It is done. The world you experience externally is a direct reflection of the conversations you hold internally. Your inner dialogue, the continuous stream of thoughts, affirmations, and beliefs you entertain, shapes the way your reality unfolds. It is the silent architect of your life, influencing your emotions, actions, and the circumstances you encounter. To change your outer world, you must begin by transforming what you affirm within. Every thought you hold carries energy. This energy either builds or dismantles the life you desire. When you allow self-doubt, fear, and negativity to dominate your inner conversation, you unknowingly set the stage for these feelings to manifest in your external world. Conversely, when your inner dialogue is filled with positivity, faith, and empowerment, your outer world begins to align with these affirmations. The relationship is seamless, and there are no exceptions. What you dwell on internally becomes the script for your life's unfolding story. Your mind is like fertile soil, and your thoughts are seeds. Whether you plant seeds of abundance or scarcity, love or fear, success or failure, the soil does not discriminate. It nurtures whatever you sow, and in time you reap the harvest of your inner dialogue. This is why it is essential to guard your inner conversation vigilantly. The thoughts you entertain, especially those you repeat consistently, become ingrained in your subconscious mind. Once implanted, they begin to influence your actions, decisions, and perceptions, shaping the reality you encounter. Consider how often you replay thoughts of inadequacy, failure, or fear. These inner dialogues act as self-fulfilling prophecies. If you repeatedly think, "I am not good enough," you project this belief outward, affecting the way you carry yourself, the opportunities you pursue, and the relationships you form. The outer world, responding to the energy of your inner dialogue, reflects this belief back to you through experiences of rejection or limitation. The cycle then reinforces itself, creating a loop that feels inescapable but is entirely self-created. Now imagine replacing those negative thoughts with empowering ones. Instead of "I am not good enough," you affirm, "I am worthy of all the good things life has to offer." As you repeat this affirmation, your inner state begins to shift. You feel more confident, capable, and open to opportunities. Your energy changes, and so does the way people and circumstances respond to you. Your external world, mirroring your internal dialogue, starts to present you with experiences that validate your worthiness. This is not magic, it is the natural law of cause and effect. To transform your inner conversation, begin by becoming aware of it. Many people go through life unaware of the constant chatter in their minds, allowing negative and disempowering thoughts to dominate without question. Take a moment to observe your thoughts. Are they supportive, uplifting, and aligned with the life you want to create? Or are they filled with doubt, fear, and limitation? Awareness is the first step toward change. Once you are aware of your inner dialogue, you can begin to guide it consciously. When a negative thought arises, do not fight it or suppress it, as resistance only gives it more power. Instead, acknowledge it and then replace it with a positive affirmation. For instance, if you catch yourself thinking, "I always fail," counter it with, "I am capable, and success is my natural state." Repeat this new affirmation until it feels more natural than the old thought. Over time, your subconscious mind will accept the new belief as truth. So consistency is key. The thoughts you dwell on most frequently hold the greatest power. Make it a daily practice to affirm the reality you wish to create. Speak words of love, success, health, and abundance to yourself, even if they do not yet reflect your current experience. Remember, you are not describing your reality, you are creating it. Your inner dialogue is the blueprint, and the outer world will adjust to match it. It is also important to guard your inner dialogue from external influences. The people you surround yourself with, the media you consume, and the environments you frequent all affect your thoughts. If you spend time with individuals who constantly complain or criticize, their negativity can seep into your mind, influencing your inner conversation. Be selective about what and who you allow into your mental space. Surround yourself with positivity, inspiration, and encouragement. Seek out environments that uplift and energize you. Gratitude is a powerful tool for transforming your inner dialogue. When you focus on what you are thankful for, your thoughts naturally shift toward abundance and joy. Begin each day by listing things you appreciate, and let this gratitude guide your inner conversation throughout the day. Gratitude not only changes your perspective, but also attracts more of what you are thankful for into your life. As you practice shaping your inner dialogue, you will notice profound changes in your external world. Opportunities will arise where there were none before. Relationships will improve and challenges will seem less daunting. You will begin to feel a sense of alignment, as if life itself is conspiring to support you. This is the power of a consciously guided inner conversation. Remember, your thoughts are not passive, they are active forces that shape your reality. The outer world is a mirror, reflecting back the content of your inner dialogue. By making your inner conversation a source of empowerment, you take control of the life you are creating. Speak to yourself with love, encouragement, and certainty, and watch as your world transforms to reflect the beauty of your thoughts. You are the creator of your reality, and it all begins within. Claiming divine favor is a transformative act of self-recognition and acceptance. It begins with the understanding that you are inherently deserving of every good thing life has to offer. This is not an act of arrogance or entitlement, but a realization of your worthiness as a creation of the divine. When you affirm this truth within yourself, you unlock the floodgates of abundance, love, and blessings that are waiting to flow into your life. At the core of claiming divine favor lies the principle of self-worth. How you perceive your value determines what you allow yourself to receive. If you harbor feelings of unworthiness or believe that good things are reserved for others but not for you, you create an invisible barrier that blocks the flow of blessings into your life. The universe responds to the energy of your beliefs, mirroring back to you what you hold as true. By affirming your worthiness and claiming divine favor, you shift this energy, opening yourself to receive all that is good and abundant. To claim divine favor, you must first understand that it is already yours. Favor is not something you have to earn through effort or perfection. It is a gift that exists by virtue of your being. Just as the sun shines without discrimination, so too does divine favor extend to all who are willing to embrace it. The key is to recognize and accept this truth. When you declare, "I am worthy of every good thing," you are not asking for favor to be granted, you are acknowledging its presence in your life. This affirmation requires more than mere words, it demands a shift in mindset. Many people struggle with feelings of inadequacy or guilt, believing they must achieve certain milestones or adhere to strict standards to be deserving. These limiting beliefs are rooted in past conditioning and must be released to claim the fullness of divine favor. Start by examining the stories you tell yourself about your worth. Are they uplifting and empowering, or do they reinforce a sense of lack and limitation? Replace any negative narratives with affirmations of worthiness and abundance. Self-worth is intimately tied to self-love. When you love and accept yourself as you are, you naturally align with the energy of divine favor. Self-love is not about vanity or self-indulgence. It is about honoring your unique essence and recognizing the divinity within you. Treat yourself with kindness, speak to yourself with compassion, and nurture your spirit with practices that uplift and inspire you. The more you love yourself, the more you align with the flow of favor that is your birthright. Faith is another essential component of claiming divine favor. You must trust that you are supported, guided, and cherished by forces greater than yourself. This faith allows you to release doubt and fear, replacing them with confidence and peace. When you affirm, "I am deserving of every good thing," do so with conviction, knowing that the universe is already orchestrating circumstances to bring your desires to fruition. Faith bridges the gap between your current reality and the blessings you seek, drawing them into your experience with ease. Claiming divine favor also requires gratitude. Gratitude is the language of abundance, signaling to the universe that you recognize and appreciate its gifts. When you express gratitude for what you have, you create a vibrational match for more blessings to enter your life. Begin each day by giving thanks for the favor that surrounds you, even before it manifests visibly. This practice not only elevates your energy but also reinforces your belief in your worthiness to receive. As you claim divine favor, you may encounter resistance from within or from others. The inner critic may try to convince you that you are not deserving, pointing to past mistakes or perceived shortcomings. Recognize these thoughts as remnants of old programming and choose to release them. Similarly, others may question or challenge your newfound confidence, projecting their own insecurities onto you. Stand firm in your truth, knowing that their opinions do not define your worth. Your favor is not contingent on external validation, it is an internal state of being. One of the most profound aspects of claiming divine favor is its ripple effect. When you embrace your worthiness and align with the energy of abundance, you inspire others to do the same. Your confidence and joy become a beacon, encouraging those around you to recognize their own value. In this way, claiming divine favor is not a selfish act, it is a contribution to the collective well-being. By stepping into your fullness, you give others permission to do the same. The practice of claiming divine favor is ongoing. It is not a one-time declaration but a way of life. Each day presents an opportunity to affirm your worthiness, to align with abundance, and to receive the blessings that are waiting for you. Make it a habit to speak words of favor over yourself. "I am blessed. I am loved. I am worthy of every good thing." Let these affirmations guide your thoughts, words, and actions, shaping a reality that reflects the truth of who you are. As you continue this practice, you will notice a transformation not only in your outer circumstances, but also in your inner state. Peace, joy, and confidence will become your natural disposition. Challenges will seem less daunting as you trust in the divine support that surrounds you. Opportunities will arise effortlessly, and relationships will flourish. This is the power of claiming divine favor. It changes not just your life, but the very essence of how you experience the world. You are deserving of every good thing, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. The divine favor that flows through the universe flows through you as well. Claim it boldly, live it fully, and watch as your life transforms into a reflection of the abundance and love that is your true nature. Fear is a natural emotion, but when left unchecked, it can paralyze the mind and obscure the vision of a brighter future. Fear thrives on uncertainty, feeding on the unknown and multiplying with every thought of what could go wrong. Yet there is a powerful antidote to fear: faith. When fear arises, it is not a signal to retreat or surrender, it is an invitation to strengthen your trust in the divine flow of life. To replace fear with faith, one must consciously choose to speak blessings, even in moments of doubt and uncertainty. These words of affirmation and hope have the power to shift your focus from despair to possibility, from anxiety to peace. Faith begins with a decision. It is the choice to believe in the unseen, to trust that the universe is conspiring for your good, even when circumstances seem to suggest otherwise. This trust is not blind, it is deeply rooted in the understanding that life operates in cycles and that challenges are temporary. When you feel fear creeping in, pause and acknowledge it without judgment. Recognize that fear is merely a signal, a reminder that your focus has shifted away from faith. In that moment, you have the power to pivot, to redirect your energy toward the truth of your divine support. Speaking blessings during times of fear is a powerful practice that anchors your mind and spirit in faith. Words carry creative energy, shaping your internal and external realities. When you declare blessings over your life, you are not simply uttering empty phrases, you are engaging in a sacred act of creation. Your words become a bridge between fear and faith, guiding you toward a state of certainty and trust. For example, in moments of doubt, you might say, "I am guided and protected. Everything is unfolding for my highest good." These words do not deny the presence of fear. Instead, they affirm a greater truth that transcends it. It is essential to understand that faith is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward despite it. Fear often arises when the mind fixates on what is lacking or uncertain. Faith, on the other hand, shifts the focus to abundance and possibility. By speaking blessings, you redirect your thoughts toward what is already good and what is yet to come. This shift in perspective diminishes the power of fear, allowing faith to take root and grow stronger. To replace fear with faith, you must cultivate a habit of gratitude. Gratitude is a form of faith in action. It is the recognition of blessings both seen and unseen. When fear threatens to overwhelm you, take a moment to list the things you are grateful for. Speak them aloud, letting each word affirm the abundance in your life. Gratitude not only calms the mind but also aligns your energy with the frequency of blessings, making it easier to trust that more good things are on their way. Another way to strengthen faith in the face of fear is to visualize the outcome you desire. Fear often paints vivid pictures of worst-case scenarios, filling the mind with images of failure, loss, or harm. Counteract this by creating a mental image of success, joy, and fulfillment. As you hold this vision, speak blessings over it. Say, "I am worthy of this outcome. It is already mine." This practice not only replaces fear with faith, but also reinforces your belief in your ability to manifest your desires. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is also crucial when battling fear. The energy of the people and environments you engage with has a profound impact on your state of mind. Seek out those who inspire faith and hope, who speak blessings over their own lives and encourage you to do the same. Avoid those who dwell in negativity, as their fear-based energy can amplify your own doubts. Instead, immerse yourself in uplifting books, affirmations, and conversations that reinforce the power of faith. In moments of deep fear, it can be helpful to remind yourself of past challenges you have overcome. Reflect on times when you faced uncertainty or adversity and emerged stronger. These memories serve as evidence of your resilience and the divine guidance that has carried you through. Speak blessings over your current situation with this confidence, saying, "Just as I have overcome before, I will overcome again. I am divinely supported." Meditation and prayer are invaluable tools for replacing fear with faith. When you feel fear taking hold, find a quiet space to center yourself. Close your eyes, take deep breaths, and affirm your trust in the divine. Speak blessings into the silence, letting your words fill the space with hope and certainty. For example, you might say, "I release all fear and welcome faith. I trust that everything is working out perfectly for me." These moments of stillness allow you to connect with the divine presence within you, dissolving fear and replacing it with peace. It is important to be patient with yourself as you navigate the journey from fear to faith. Fear is a deeply ingrained response, and replacing it with faith requires consistent effort and practice. Be gentle with yourself when fear arises, and view each moment of doubt as an opportunity to deepen your trust. Over time, as you continue to speak blessings and affirm your faith, you will notice a shift in your internal landscape. Fear will lose its grip, and faith will become your default response to life's uncertainties. Replacing fear with faith is a transformative act of reclaiming your power. It is a declaration that you refuse to be controlled by doubt or negativity. By speaking blessings over your life, you align yourself with the truth of your divine support and open the door to endless possibilities. Remember, faith is not about knowing exactly how or when things will work out. It is about trusting that they will. Each word of blessing you speak is a step toward a life of peace, joy, and unwavering confidence. Blessing every aspect of your life is a transformative practice that calls forth abundance, joy, and harmony in all areas of your existence. It is an act of deliberate creation, where your words and intentions become the architects of a life filled with fulfillment and prosperity. When you affirm blessings over your health, wealth, relationships, and opportunities, you are not merely hoping for a better future, you are shaping your present reality through the power of focused thought and spoken word. Every area of your life responds to the energy you project, and by blessing each one intentionally, you create a ripple effect of positivity and growth. Start with your health, the foundation of your physical and mental well-being. Speak words of vitality and healing over your body, affirming its innate ability to rejuvenate and thrive. Say, "My body is a temple of strength and health." Every cell vibrates with energy and wellness. Such affirmations are not just comforting, they influence your subconscious mind to align with the vision of a healthy self. The mind-body connection is powerful, and by consistently blessing your health, you cultivate habits and choices that support your well-being. Next, turn your attention to wealth and financial abundance. Many people carry limiting beliefs about money, seeing it as scarce or elusive. These beliefs create energetic blocks that prevent prosperity from flowing freely. To shift this dynamic, speak blessings over your finances, declaring abundance as your natural state. Say, "I am a magnet for wealth. Money flows to me effortlessly and in great abundance." These words dissolve scarcity thinking and open you to opportunities for growth and financial success. By blessing your wealth, you invite stability, freedom, and the means to support your dreams. Relationships are another cornerstone of a fulfilling life. They are the mirrors through which you experience love, connection, and understanding. To bless your relationships, affirm harmony, respect, and unconditional love. Whether it is a romantic partnership, family bond, or friendship, your words can nurture these connections and strengthen the ties that bind. Say, "I am surrounded by loving and supportive people. My relationships are filled with joy, trust, and mutual respect." These affirmations not only improve existing bonds, but also attract new relationships that align with your highest good. Opportunities are the gateways to growth and achievement, yet they often go unnoticed when we are not in a state of receptivity. By blessing your opportunities, you become attuned to the doors that are opening for you, no matter how small they may seem. Say, "Opportunities come to me from all directions. I am ready and equipped to seize them with confidence." This practice shifts your mindset from one of lack to one of readiness, allowing you to recognize and act on the possibilities that align with your aspirations. As you bless each aspect of your life, remember to extend this practice to areas that may currently seem challenging or stagnant. Bless your struggles as opportunities for growth and learning, affirming that they are stepping stones to greater strength and wisdom. For instance, if you are facing difficulties in your career, say, "This challenge is shaping me for something greater. I am capable and resilient, and success is on its way." These words not only shift your perspective, but also empower you to navigate obstacles with grace and determination. Blessing every aspect of your life requires consistency and mindfulness. It is not a one-time act, but a daily practice that becomes a way of being. Begin each morning by setting an intention to bless your day and everything it holds. Take a moment to visualize the various aspects of your life: your health, your work, your loved ones, and your goals. Speak affirmations over each one, letting your words flow with conviction and joy. This practice sets a positive tone for the day and aligns your energy with the outcomes you desire. In addition to speaking blessings, write them down. Create a list of affirmations for each area of your life and revisit them regularly. Writing crystallizes your intentions and gives them tangible form, making them even more powerful. For example, under health, you might write, I am grateful for my vibrant energy and strong body. Under wealth, you could affirm, my income is constantly increasing, and I am financially secure. This written practice not only reinforces your blessings, but also serves as a reminder of your ability to create your reality. Gratitude plays a vital role in blessing every aspect of your life. When you bless something, you are expressing gratitude for it, whether it is already present or still on its way. Gratitude amplifies the energy of your blessings, turning them into magnets for more of what you appreciate. For instance, when affirming blessings over your relationships, take a moment to feel gratitude for the love and connection you already experience. This emotional resonance strengthens your affirmations and deepens your sense of fulfillment. Remember that blessing every aspect of your life is not about denying challenges or difficulties. It is about acknowledging them while choosing to focus on solutions, growth, and the potential for positive change. Blessing your life is an act of faith in the unseen, a declaration that you trust in the unfolding of your highest good. Even in moments of uncertainty, your words have the power to anchor you in hope and possibility. By blessing your health, wealth, relationships, and opportunities, you create a life that reflects the abundance and joy you desire. Your words become seeds planted in the fertile soil of the universe, destined to grow into a harvest of fulfillment and prosperity. Speak blessings over your life with unwavering confidence, knowing that every word carries the creative power to change your reality. In doing so, you step into your role as the deliberate creator of your destiny, crafting a life that is rich in love, success, and boundless joy. In conclusion, the words you speak have the power to shape your reality. By blessing every aspect of your life, your health, wealth, relationships, and opportunities, you align yourself with abundance, joy, and growth. This practice is a daily affirmation of your worthiness and your ability to create a life filled with fulfillment and prosperity. Your words are seeds that, when planted with faith and gratitude, bear fruit in every area of your life. Remember, the act of blessing is not just a declaration of what you desire, it is an acknowledgement of the divine power within you to manifest it. Speak blessings with unwavering confidence, guard your inner dialogue, and choose words that reflect the reality you wish to experience. In doing so, you step into the role of deliberate creator, embracing a life of harmony, abundance, and joy. Thank you for taking this journey of transformation through the power of the spoken word. May your affirmations uplift you, guide you, and bring forth every blessing you deserve.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something about life. It's not about chasing, begging, or pleading. It's about knowing who you are and standing in that truth. Too often we're waiting for a sign, a call, or some validation to remind us we're enough. But here's the truth: you've been enough all along. The moment you understand your worth, you shift the balance of power. People are drawn to energy that's steady, confident, and self-assured. So stop second-guessing yourself. Stop replaying every conversation in your head, wondering if you said the wrong thing or if you could have done more. Because if you're sitting in that space, you're giving away your power. Here's what you do: step back. Not out of anger, not out of spite, but out of respect for yourself. Silence is not weakness, it's strength. It's a statement that says, I'm good whether you see my value or not. That's not arrogance, that's alignment. Shift your focus inward. Invest that energy in yourself. Read that book, take that class, or go for that walk. Let them see a version of you they can't forget, a version that doesn't just exist for their validation, but thrives on its own. Faith is the secret ingredient. Faith in yourself, in the timing of life, and in the bigger picture. When you let go of the need to control how it happens, you create the space for it to happen naturally. Act as if you've already won. Carry yourself with the assurance that the call is coming, that the connection is real, and that you are worthy of it all. Because you are. When you operate like this, they'll feel your energy shift. And trust me, that phone will ring. Why? Because you stop chasing. You stopped waiting, and in doing so, you became irresistible. Understanding your worth is the cornerstone of building the life you desire. It's not just a matter of believing that you are valuable, it's about truly recognizing the power and significance you bring to every room, every interaction, and every moment. When you understand your worth, you don't chase things that are not meant for you, and you certainly don't settle for less than what you deserve. You stand firm in the knowledge that you are enough, and in doing so, you unlock doors that were once closed. First, let's talk about confidence. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's not about putting others down or flaunting superiority. It's about a quiet assurance in who you are and what you can bring to the table. Confidence is magnetic. When you walk into a room with a clear sense of self, people are drawn to that energy. They may not even know why, but they will want to be around you, to learn from you, to collaborate with you. This magnetism doesn't come from external validation. It's rooted in the inner, knowing that you have something of value to offer. This is where many people fall short. They get caught up in seeking approval from others, waiting for the nod, the compliment, the recognition from someone else before they allow themselves to feel worthy. The truth is, you don't need anyone's permission to feel good about who you are. Your worth doesn't fluctuate based on what others think of you. It doesn't rise and fall with the opinions of the people around you. It is constant. It's as steady as the air you breathe. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You don't need to show off or over-explain your value. It speaks for itself. The most powerful thing you can do is to start respecting yourself, setting boundaries, and refusing to accept anything less than what you deserve. This doesn't mean being demanding or unrealistic. It means understanding that you are worthy of love, respect, opportunities, and success simply because you exist. When you recognize this truth, you will no longer settle for anything less. You won't entertain relationships, jobs, or situations that don't reflect your value. Your energy becomes selective. It's not about exclusion, it's about aligning with people and circumstances that honor who you are. Recognizing your worth also means owning your strengths and acknowledging your potential. Everyone has a unique set of talents, experiences, and perspectives that are needed in the world. Maybe you're an incredible communicator, an excellent problem solver, or a natural leader. Maybe you have a quiet strength that helps others feel safe and supported. Whatever it is, you must stop minimizing your gifts. The world needs them, and you need to recognize the impact they can have. When you understand your worth, you stop looking for external validation to fill the gaps within yourself. You stop waiting for others to tell you that you're good enough, that you deserve success, that you belong. You already know this, you've already internalized it. This is the foundation upon which confidence is built. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being comfortable with who you are right now, flaws and all. The more you own your worth, the more that confidence will radiate outward, impacting everyone around you. Understanding your worth is also about accepting that you deserve to be treated well. It's about knowing that you're not here to play small, to shrink, or to apologize for your presence. You are not a placeholder in someone else's life. You are a powerful force with your own path, purpose, and value. When you truly recognize your worth, you make choices that align with the life you want to create, not the life others try to impose upon you. The reality is this: the moment you understand your worth, you start attracting the right people, opportunities, and experiences into your life. Your worth doesn't have to be proven through effort, hustle, or self-sacrifice. It's there, it's always been there. And once you recognize it, the world around you will begin to reflect that truth back to you in ways you never imagined. Confidence doesn't need to shout. It doesn't need to convince. It simply radiates, and in that radiance it becomes impossible for anyone or anything to ignore your power and value. Silence has an incredible power that many people fail to fully grasp. It's not about being passive or retreating into a shell. It's about deliberately choosing to withhold your energy, to pull back from a situation, and let your actions or lack thereof speak volumes. In a world that often values noise, constant communication, and external validation, silence is an underappreciated but deeply impactful tool. There are moments in life where saying nothing at all can convey more than the most eloquent words ever could. Think about the times when you've been in a heated conversation, trying to make your point, but it feels like your words are falling on deaf ears. No matter how hard you try, no one seems to hear you. That's when silence becomes your most powerful ally. Sometimes the best response is no response. Instead of continuing to explain yourself or seek validation, you allow the situation to breathe without further interference. In those moments, your silence doesn't signify weakness or defeat, it signifies strength and control. You're no longer desperately chasing after approval or understanding from others. You're allowing them the space to process things on their own. Pulling back your energy is a subtle form of asserting boundaries. It's a statement that says, I will not waste my time chasing after something that isn't reciprocating the energy I'm putting out. In relationships, whether personal or professional, there are times when you give more than you receive, and that imbalance can drain you. But when you choose silence, you are reclaiming your energy. You are giving yourself the time and space to focus on what truly matters to you, rather than continuing to expend yourself in a one-sided dynamic. The act of pulling back is not about playing games or trying to manipulate the situation. It's not about forcing someone to notice you or make a move. It's about choosing your own peace over the chaos that may be surrounding you. When you withhold your energy in this way, you are communicating without saying a word that you value yourself enough to not chase after what's not meant for you. You are telling the universe, I am whole on my own. I do not need to exhaust myself to earn love, respect, or attention. Silence also has a way of highlighting the truth. When you stop speaking, you stop influencing the narrative. You give others the opportunity to reveal their true intentions and feelings, because they no longer have your words to hold on to. In the absence of your voice, their actions or lack thereof will speak louder than anything they could say. People often reveal more when they are not being prompted, when there is no pressure to perform or meet expectations. When you pull back, you allow space for authenticity to emerge. In the realm of communication, words are often seen as the primary tool for connection. But consider this: communication is not just about what is said, it's about the energy that is exchanged. Silence is a powerful form of communication because it carries weight. It forces both parties to confront what is unsaid, to reflect on what is being left out of the conversation. It challenges people to engage with the essence of the situation, rather than getting lost in the noise of superficial exchanges. Choosing silence, especially in moments of tension or uncertainty, can be a form of self-preservation. It prevents you from saying things you might later regret, and it gives you time to gather your thoughts and emotions. In moments where emotions are running high, words can easily become weapons. But silence offers a cooling period, a way to step back from the heat and reflect before reacting. It allows you to regain control of your own feelings, and in turn, it allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Silence speaks louder than words because it embodies strength, clarity, and self-respect. It's an intentional decision to preserve your peace and to set boundaries. When you choose silence, you choose yourself, and that is a message that cannot be ignored. Reclaiming your power is about taking back control over your life, your emotions, and your energy. It's about recognizing that you are not at the mercy of external circumstances or the approval of others. The power to shape your reality, to determine your worth, and to create the life you desire lies within you. Yet too often, people find themselves waiting for something or someone to change before they can take the next step in their lives. Waiting by the phone, hoping for a call, a text, or some form of validation is a common practice many unknowingly engage in. But this waiting is a trap, one that keeps you stagnant and disconnected from your true potential. The moment you stop waiting for the outside world to tell you what's next, you unlock the freedom to move forward with your own purpose. When you are constantly looking outward, whether that be for affirmation, love, or recognition. You relinquish control over your own happiness and well-being. You become a passive observer, hoping that others will validate your existence or give you the answers you need. But real power comes when you shift your focus inward, when you stop waiting for someone else to tell you how worthy you are, and instead you remind yourself of your inherent value. The ability to generate happiness, to cultivate joy, and to pursue growth is entirely in your hands. When you realize this, you begin to reclaim your personal power. Prioritizing your own growth is a vital part of reclaiming your power. Growth isn't something that happens by accident or when circumstances are just right. It's a conscious decision, a daily commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. When you make growth a priority, you stop waiting for external factors to change. You begin to take control over what you can change: your mindset, your habits, and your environment. You invest in yourself, knowing that your own development is the most important thing you can focus on. Growth comes in many forms: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. It's not about achieving perfection, it's about progress. It's about learning, adapting, and continuing to move forward, no matter what life throws your way. Shifting your focus inward also means setting boundaries with the world around you. It means realizing that you do not need to give your time, energy, or attention to things that drain you or prevent you from moving forward. Too often, people become entangled in situations that don't serve their highest good, whether that be toxic relationships, unfulfilling jobs, or unhealthy habits. Reclaiming your power means letting go of what no longer serves you and consciously choosing what you allow into your life. You are not obligated to maintain relationships or commitments that leave you feeling exhausted, unappreciated, or undervalued. When you reclaim your power, you make decisions that honor your worth and protect your peace. Energetic attraction is the understanding that the universe responds to the energy you emit. What you attract into your life is not determined by how hard you chase after something, but by how in tune you are with your own essence. When you align with your true self, your desires, your values, and your purpose, you naturally draw to you the things, people, and opportunities that are meant for you. This is the essence of energetic attraction, recognizing that the right things for you are not a matter of chasing or forcing. They come naturally when you're in harmony with your own energy. The concept of chasing something implies desperation, a sense of lack, or a belief that something is out of reach. People often chase after love, success, recognition, or material possessions, thinking that if they just try hard enough, they'll obtain what they want. However, when you are constantly chasing, you're sending out a signal of need, of wanting, and that energy is one of lack. What you desire is not a reflection of scarcity, it is a reflection of abundance. And abundance is not something you need to chase after, it is something that aligns with your own frequency. When you shift from the mindset of chasing to that of alignment, you start to invite what is meant for you with ease. The law of attraction teaches that like attracts like. This means that the energy you put out into the world will attract similar energy back to you. When you are aligned with your true self, you radiate a certain energy that resonates with what you desire. If you are focused on living your best life, being authentic, and staying true to your values, you naturally attract people who align with that same energy. Whether it's love, friendship, opportunities, or success, what's meant for you will show up when you stop chasing and begin to align with the energy of your desires. You may find that as you let go of the need to chase, you experience a sense of peace. This is because you are no longer attached to outcomes. Instead, you are open to receiving whatever the universe brings, knowing that everything that comes into your life is either meant for you or teaching you something important. The moment you stop chasing, you create space for what's truly meant to be yours to come in naturally. You trust that the universe has a way of working things out that's far beyond your understanding, and you allow that process to unfold. Energetic attraction involves being patient. It's about trusting the timing of your life and understanding that things will come to you when you are truly ready for them. When you align with your desires, you stop rushing, pushing, or forcing things to happen. Instead, you trust the process, knowing that what's meant for you will come at the right time, in the right way, and in the right form. Energetic attraction is the art of allowing what's meant for you to flow into your life naturally. It's about shifting from a mindset of chasing to one of alignment. When you live authentically, trust in yourself, and stay connected to your true essence, everything you desire will find its way to you. It's not a matter of chasing after things, it's a matter of being in the right energy and allowing the universe to match that frequency with the things, people, and experiences you are destined to have. Faith in the outcome is the deep understanding that everything unfolds in perfect timing, and that the process is just as important as the destination. It's the belief that what's meant for you will come to you when you are ready to receive it, and that no amount of worry, stress, or impatience will accelerate that process. Trusting the process is not about having control over every detail or outcome, but about surrendering to the flow of life, knowing that the universe has a way of guiding you exactly where you need to be. It's about believing that if something is meant to be, it will manifest in your life, often in ways that you may not yet fully understand. In a world that constantly emphasizes action, productivity, and the need to control outcomes, having faith in the process can feel counterintuitive. We're often taught that success requires constant striving and effort. We're told to hustle, push harder, and never give up. While determination and hard work are important, they must be balanced with the understanding that there are things outside of your control, things that cannot be rushed or forced. True faith in the outcome comes from the realization that you are not alone in this journey, and that there is a greater force at play guiding you toward what's meant to be. Believing that the call will come, whether it's an opportunity, a relationship, or a breakthrough, means that you trust in the divine timing of your life. It means that you no longer need to chase or grasp at things. Instead, you align yourself with the belief that what's meant for you will find its way to you. It's about releasing any need to constantly check your phone, email, or inbox for a sign that things are moving in the right direction. When you trust in the outcome, you understand that the right people, opportunities, and experiences will show up at exactly the right time. The key is to trust the waiting period without losing hope or faith. Trusting the process requires patience. It's easy to become frustrated or discouraged when things don't seem to be moving as quickly as you would like. But growth and progress often happen behind the scenes in ways that you cannot always see or comprehend. The time spent in waiting is not wasted. It's a time of preparation, learning, and building inner strength. Just as a seed takes time to grow into a tree, your dreams and desires need time to come to fruition. The process of waiting is not a sign of stagnation, it's a necessary part of your journey. Faith in the outcome is also about accepting uncertainty. Life is full of unknowns, and sometimes the path forward is unclear. However, by having faith, you relinquish the need for certainty and embrace the unknown with trust. You stop stressing about how things will unfold and begin to focus on the present moment. When you trust the process, you release your attachment to the outcome and allow life to surprise you. You recognize that things may not always go according to your plans, but that doesn't mean the result won't be even better than you imagined. Furthermore, faith in the outcome is the understanding that rejection and setbacks are part of the journey. Sometimes what you think you want is not what you actually need, and the universe has a way of redirecting you towards something even greater. When you trust the process, you accept that delays or rejections are simply stepping stones, not roadblocks. They are opportunities for growth, redirection, and learning. Every no takes you one step closer to the right yes. When you trust that everything is working out for your highest good, you are able to move through setbacks with grace and resilience. Another crucial element of having faith in the outcome is believing in your own worth and abilities. Trusting the process requires you to trust yourself. It means that you believe you are deserving of success, love, and all the good things that are coming your way. Faith in the outcome is a reflection of self-belief. You trust that the right opportunities will come to you because you are ready for them, and you are capable of handling whatever comes next. Faith in the outcome is about surrendering to the flow of life and trusting that things are unfolding as they should. It's about believing that if something is meant for you, it will come to you in its own time, in its own way. The key is to remain patient, stay aligned with your vision, and trust the process, knowing that every step, every pause, and every delay is an essential part of your journey. The call will come. You just have to trust that when the time is right, it will be exactly what you need. To act as if you've already won is to embody the energy of success, abundance, and fulfillment even before the tangible results show up in your life. It's about walking through the world with the confidence and self-assurance that what you desire is already on its way to you. This mindset goes beyond wishful thinking. It's a powerful shift in perspective that aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you are manifesting. When you carry yourself as if you've already achieved your goals, you signal to the universe that you are ready, deserving, and open to receiving everything that's meant for you. The first step in acting as if you've already won is to recognize the importance of self-belief. It's not enough to merely hope for success or wish that things will get better. True transformation begins with the belief that you are worthy of everything you desire. This belief isn't based on external validation or circumstances, it comes from within. When you know in your heart that you deserve what you're seeking, you naturally start to exude an energy of confidence and assurance. You carry yourself in a way that reflects this inner knowing, regardless of where you are in your journey. People will begin to notice your presence, your calmness, and your poise, and they will be drawn to your energy. This sense of assurance comes from living with the mindset that your desires are already fulfilled. Imagine what it would feel like to already have the connection, career, or opportunity that you seek. How would you walk? What would your posture be like? How would you interact with others? When you begin to adopt these behaviors, carrying yourself with the confidence and certainty that your desires are already yours, you begin to change not just how you present yourself to the world, but also how the world responds to you. Acting as if you've already won aligns you with the vibration of your desires, drawing those things into your life faster. Carrying yourself with this assurance also means taking inspired action. It's not about sitting back and waiting for things to fall into your lap. It's about moving through life with purpose, knowing that the right people, opportunities, and circumstances will align with your efforts. When you act as if you've already won, you make decisions and take actions as though success is inevitable. You no longer second-guess yourself or hesitate because you know that what you desire is already within reach. This boldness in action creates momentum and attracts the people and opportunities that resonate with your energy. Acting as if you've already won also creates a ripple effect in your relationships. When you walk through life with assurance, others are drawn to your energy. People are naturally attracted to those who exude confidence, self-love, and authenticity. Your interactions become more aligned, and you begin to attract individuals who share your vision, values, and energy. Your relationships deepen, and your connections become more meaningful because you are not seeking validation or approval from others. You are whole and complete in yourself. And this sense of self-assurance creates a magnetic energy that draws like-minded people into your life. Acting as if you've already won is about embodying the belief that what you want is already yours. It's not about pretending or faking it, but about stepping into the energy of already having what you desire. When you carry yourself with this level of assurance, you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the reality you wish to create. You become a magnet for everything you want, because you are already vibrating at the frequency of your desires. The more you act as if you've already won, the more you begin to see your desires manifest in the world around you. In conclusion, carrying yourself with the assurance that your desires are already fulfilled is a powerful shift that transforms not only how you present yourself, but also how the universe responds to you. By acting as if you've already won, you align your energy with success, confidence, and abundance, attracting the right people, opportunities, and circumstances into your life. This mindset allows you to stay grounded in your vision, trust the process, and take inspired action, all while maintaining peace and patience as you wait for the world to match your internal reality. Remember, true transformation begins within, and when you embody the belief that what you desire is already yours, you unlock the power to manifest it into your life. Thank you for joining me today and taking the time to listen. Keep embodying the assurance of your success and watch how your life begins to change in ways you never thought possible. Stay confident, stay aligned, and trust in your journey.